got to teach children, we got to teach about how to follow and flow with instructions, because if you're in charge, there's anointing in your words for the people who are under you. Sometimes you don't have a lot of time to give a whole bunch of details of why we got to do something. Oh, get the trash, take the trash out. Why? Because I have no shoes on, get the trash out. Why get the trash? The trash truck is coming, get the trash. So you don't have all that time sometimes. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so sometimes you just do what I ask. And if you're a supervisor, manager, how many of y'all got your manager in here, supervisor over some people? You raise your hand. Doesn't that grind on you sometimes when you ask somebody, hey, listen, do me a favor, go do this. You know what, this so-and-so, she didn't do it. I didn't ask you about so-and-so. I need you to kind of just do what I ask. Because there's also training in just being able to do what you ask when you're asked to do it. I had to go to traffic court one time, and it was my fault. I'm just going to be straight up. There's no pretty story about it. I was in Prince George's County. I was trying to make a bowling shop, and the owner told me he'd wait on me, but I was trying to get there, the clothes. I need to get this thing, and got caught. And he gave me a ticket. Well, did what most people do. I'm going to court. I ain't paying all this, I'm going to see, I want the points, so I'm going to go to court. I go to court, and I think it's Memorial Day weekend, it's a Friday. The court was packed. People were everywhere. People were standing up against the walls, and so the judge rushes in, and he says, okay, he had a stack of folders, and he says to everybody, he said, okay, listen, we have a whole bunch of cases here today, and I need to get through them as fast as I can, so I'm not going to look up. He says, I'm going to grab the folders, I'm going to read your name, and what I need you to do is I need you to say, when I say your name, say present with a very loud, clear voice. Come stand to my right, your left, at that podium near the mic. Does everybody understand what I'm saying here? He says, I want you, and I call your name. Say it again. Now, some stuff, y'all, I make up, but this is true, okay? Okay. I'm kidding. And he said it again. He said, I want you to come up, say present or here with a very loud voice. Come to my right, your left, stand at that microphone right there. Very clear instructions. So he called the first name. Do you know that they didn't do that? So he thought, not here, and called the second name, and they walked up, and he looks up, he says, who are you? Oh, I'm Sally so-and-so. Okay, Sally, did you hear what I said? Listen, everyone, listen, I need to make it clear. We've got a lot of cases here. So what I want you to do is I want you to say, when I call your name, say here, come stand to my right. Sally, da-da-da, goes through her thing. He goes through a few more names, and they're not there. He goes to another name, and it was a dude, he had cornrows and being all cool. And he walked up there all slow. He had called about 4 other names. So when the judge looks up, he goes, who are you? I'm Robert so-and-so. Robert, were you here when I gave my instructions? Yeah. Since you can't follow the instructions, Robert, go sit in the back and you'll be the last one I call for the day. Everyone, I need you to listen to what I'm saying. When I call your name, I want you to say here, very loud, present, in a very clear voice, come stand to my right, your left. He said it very clear. Y'all, it was so clear. The very next name he called, John Stephenson, here! Excuse me. He said, I kid you not, y'all, he said, Mr. Stephenson, thank you for following my instructions. My goodness, Mr. Stephenson, did everyone in this courtroom see what Mr. Stephenson just did? Mr. Stephenson, sir, I thank you for being my example. Mr. Stephenson, what are you here for? It says you were doing a blankety blank and a blankety blank speed limit. But Mr. Stephenson, I'm not even going to look at this. Mr. Stephenson, your case is dismissed because you helped me out today. And he said, so don't worry about it. This is a small court cost. I'll even cut that. Mr. Stephenson, you have a great holiday weekend. Thank you, Mr. Stephenson. Thank you for having it. Man, I did my Sherman George Jefferson. I bet you that next person said here, present with a very loud voice. But here, that even though that was an illustration I'm giving you all that happened in my life, that is, sometimes there's a benefit, spiritual benefits. I got a natural benefit by you just obeying and flowing with whatever the authority above you tells you to do. And it's just simple. Just follow